The Canadian Tires heavily underdogs here. As now that one's won there. As now Whalen shoots. He scores! Andrew Whalen, what a start to the playoffs! He strikes first for the Moscow Goons. As the Goons, look at that snipe there on Jamie Cavanaugh. As what a snipe there. Andrew Whalen, the newest member of the Moscow Goons. Obviously, he played the whole year with them. Whalen now plays it to Earl, but now Phillips now trying to steal there. Phillips battle, he gets it, and here comes Colby Ryan. He scores! Colby Ryan has tied the game. Oh my, that was all Adam Phillips. He won the battle from two players and feeds it to Ryan. He puts one as glove side on Carey Price, and the game is tied. Colby Ryan now, he gets knocked off the puck there, as now Earl trying to steal, and now plays it there. Bubbles, Tkachuk back to Tkachuk, he scores! What a goal by Keith Tkachuk! Oh my, as they went back and forth on that one, and the Goons take a 2-1 lead. Wall there, Tkachuk now looking, feeds it in front, as can't get it there. Whalen with a shot, good save, and now Earl finds Tkachuk, he shoots, and he scores! Keith Tkachuk from distance with a bullet, and the Goons lead by 2. Look at that shot. Winds one up and puts one blocker side. And you see the coach there not very happy. Trying to feed it over. But now Lee gets knocked down. As now Power now pinned up against the boards. Kicked it along. And now Hickey, he wins that battle. As now feeds it over. Phillips now. Adam Phillips to Lee. Now he shoots. He scores! Deflected in front by Zach Harris. Oh my. As he jumped up in front of the net, and the Canadian Tires have pulled within 1 here. As obviously Phillips and Harris kind of did a switcheroo, as Harris got to the front of the net with his big body and finds a deflection to make this a 1-goal game. As great defensive play though. As now Lee now feeds it up, and now Phillips maybe a chance. Here comes Adam Phillips off the wing, scores! Adam Phillips has made it a 3-3 game. The game is tied. As 2 quick goals from the Canadian Tires, and the game is tied. Puck around, and now Power now. Here come the Goons. Now Keith Tkachuk now has got it. Keith Tkachuk in the slot, finding Alex Earl, scores! Alex Earl, the captain, ends game 1, and the Goons take it in overtime. Alex Earl with his 8th playoff overtime winner has ended this game. His 8th ever playoff overtime winner. He has been Mr. Clutch. And this is going to be all she wrote for game 1. So now we down into the corner. Now Power now feeds it there but now turns it over. Colby Ryan now down low feeds it back, and now Lee now to Harris. Now Phillips up high, scores! Adam Phillips strikes first in game 2, and the Canadian Tires have a 1-0 lead. As from the point, Adam Phillips with a bomb beats Carey Price. Brings that puck in the Canadian Tire zone and on Lee. And now Tkachuk now can't get it, but he gets knocked off the puck. Back comes the Canadian Tires now. Hickey now brings it up. Phillips now gets poked off the puck, and now he shoots. Blockered away. Now Ryan back one touch, scores! Nicholas Lee with a rocket of a one-timer, and it's 2-0 Canadian Tires. Wow, as look at that shot, just a rocket from Lee, as Ryan gets that finds Lee, and he wires one past Carey Price as right now in the corner. Keith Tkachuk now kicks that down. And now Bubbles now back to the point. In the slot, they score! Keith Tkachuk finally! And the Goons are on the board! And Doug Glack gets the primary assist as he plays it to Tkachuk in the slot, and finally they find a way past Kavanaugh, and the Goons have everything out of the net. But now Lee's got it, and now Harris shooting. That one was blocked. They get it back again. One-timer blockered away as the Canadian Tars with a great response here. As now got it there again. Ryan back. Harris. Got it back to Harris. He shoots. He scores! Zach Harris! And they get the 2-goal lead back! Oh my! Wow, that was a turn of events. Zach Harris. Just as the Goons were got on the get in. As one-timer again, what a save by Price. Oh my, almost made it a 3-goal game. Back come the Goons. Tkachuk back to early shoot, scores! That went off Tkachuk, his second of the game, and they're back within one again. Oh my, this third period is turned upside down here. Bubbles now absorbs that hit. Whalen's shot, that one's blocked. As oh my, and now Hickey gets that puck out. Here comes Jackson Hickey now back. Lee in, scores! Nicholas Lee puts it over the glove, and a huge insurance marker. And the Canadian Tires have a 4-2 lead. Hickey feeds the slot to Nicholas Lee, and he makes it a 2-goal game. Trying to feed it there, is now trying to get it in the zone. And Earl does, but poked away by Harris. Zach Harris now plays it across. And now Hickey now, as empty net is on. But now Nicholas Lee's got an empty net chance. And scores! Hat-trick, Nicholas Lee! First ever playoff hat-trick in his second career playoff game. What a game for Nicholas Lee. And he puts Ryan now beyond the net now. Colby Ryan's got it again. Can they get another one here? And now Harris shot. That one's blocked. Another chance for Zach Harris. He's in. He scores! Oh my, they get another one. Zach Harris. Obviously the fans hitting the exits now as they have played really off the puck, and the Canadian Tires with a great effort here in this one as now Tkachuk scores. He gets a hat trick as a late goal here is makes it a somewhat respectable score, 6-3, as hat trick for Tkachuk. But that's not going to be anywhere enough, obviously. So the Canadian Tires, which they played Alex Earl, as with 6 seconds remaining, here comes Tkachuk, back in the Earl, back! Big save by Kavanaugh. Whalen's got a power. One-time scores! Just as the penalty was ending, Bubbles with the one-timer beats Kavanaugh, and the Goons strike first in Game 3. Look at this one-timer right underneath the blocker. And now another chance. Big save by Price. He didn't even see it. And now Tkachuk now's got it into the corner. Poked away again. They get it back. Scores! Jackson Hickey ties it up. And the Canadian Tires have tied it. A minute 34 in, and this place goes nuts. As look at that, they steal the puck. What a start to the second period for the Canadian Tires. Trying to get squeezed by. Lee now, big save by Price. And now Phillips now's got it poked away. Back to Harris, he shoots. That one's blocked. And now got another chance. Jackson Hickey scores! Jackson Hickey puts one blocker side, and he gets his second, and the Canadian Tires have a 2-1 lead. Oh my! As can they shock the Goons again? Listen to this place. This place has no roof left. from distance puts one blocker side. And the Canadian plays it across to Whalen. Here come the Goons through. And now Andrew Whalen tries to feed it there as Harris now back. And now here comes Tkachuk now plays it to Bubbles. One-timer, big save. Loose in front of the net. Not a chance, but Tkachuk, another chance. In front, they score! Bubbles has tied it. As with not long to go, he finds a rebound and gets his second, and the Goons finally solve Kavanaugh again. Puts the glove side, and look at that, a match scramble in front. Oh my, so a tie game. As the Goons have found the tying goal, and so it is a 2-2 game. And now Bubbles now has got it back in the Canadian Tire zone, feeds it to Power, and now Power feeds it in front, scores! Oh my goodness! Bubbles scores again, and all of a sudden, the Moscow Goons have a 3-2 lead. Hat-trick for Bubbles, and they have stunned the Canadian Tire crowd here. Oh my, as Harris loses his man for just a second, and that's what the Goons can do to you. That is why they won their conference. They make a living out of just capitalizing on mistakes, and it's 3-2 just like that. And the Goons, and now they bring it back in again behind the net. Now Bubbles feeds it in front, scores! Oh my goodness, another goal! Keith Tkachuk this time. He scores, and it's 3 goals in about, what, 20 seconds? The Canadian Tires are stunned. Now he's got in his own end. Keith Tkachuk now trying to kill some time. Under 2 to go. But they lost it. And now Gushin feeds it. Hickey scores! Hat-trick Jackson Hickey! And they're within 1. The Canadian Tires are not going away yet. Jackson Hickey, as in his 3rd playoff game, he gets a hat-trick. Oh my. He's been playing pretty well in this series, and now it's a 4-3 game. Don't go away just yet. Canadian Tires can still now face off, one there by Bubbles, and now Whalen's got it, trying to gain the zone, as now Bubbles, empty net in sight, Earl Tkachuk scores! And that's gonna do it. Keith Tkachuk puts the go face off, and now that one's won there. Nicholas Lee, now he scores! Nicholas Lee up the face off, and the Canadian Tire strike first. He's had a hell of a series, and Nicholas Lee has opened the scoring. Look at that snipe on the blocker side of Carey Price, and it's 1-0, and this place goes nuts. Finding Ryan, but now he loses the puck, gets it back, but he turns it over. Bubbles, Earl now, Tkachuk finding Bubbles again, and it's in! It trickles through Kavanaugh, and Bubbles ties the game. He's had a hell of a last 2 games. As we see the rebound there is just trickles by. Kavanaugh couldn't get it in time. And so 1-1 hockey. There, back comes Harris. Zach Harris poked off his stick, and now Harris now gets it back, and now finding Ryan now, and now he gets hit, but plays it there. Lee down low, scores! Jackson Hickey, who stays red hot in this series, has made it 2-1. What a play by Colby Ryan as he plays it to Lee while getting hit by Tkachuk, and he finds Hickey down low and puts it over the blocker of Carey Price, and the Canadian Tires regain the lead. And now gets hit, now plays it back to Bubbles, and now, oh my, right to the goaltender, plays to Lee, and now here comes Colby Ryan, nice little move, gets past, it scores! Colby Ryan, what a move, past Andrew Whalen, and he makes it a 2-goal lead. Wow, his 4th of the series, as he look at that move as he burns Andrew Whalen with that move, and he picks his corner, puts it glove side, and makes it a 3-1 Canadian Tire lead. As you see the coach, he's not very happy on that play, as rightfully so. So it is a 3-1 game now. The Goons are in a hole early. And now Ryan picks that puck up. He's going to go up the wing now. Here comes Colby Ryan into the zone. The back scores! Colby Ryan pretty much coast to coast. And he gets the old puck back on a broken play and makes it 4-1. Look at that, trying to feed the slot, and the puck goes right back to him, and he puts a blocker side, and the Canadian Tires now have a 4-1 lead here in Game 4. They're getting all the bounces in this one. And the Goons are in trouble here in Game 4, as obviously he shoots it there, as now Earl now's got it now. Whalen now, he loses that puck, and now a shot in front. What a save! Harris, now down low, they score! Colby Ryan, hat-trick goal, and it's 5-1 Canadian Tires. As they're going nuts, the hats litter the ice. He gets a hat trick as big save, and Price couldn't reset in time. What? And a perfect snipe by Colby Ryan there. And it is a 5-1 game. That might just put things away, as the Goons coach is losing it here. He can't believe it, as these fans going... loses that puck to Bubbles. Down low! What a save by Kavanaugh! Back to the point now. Power now. Across. Kachuk now. And now Earl to the net. Down as Kavanaugh stop. And now battling the corner. Finds it in front. Scores! Bubbles gets one back as they win the battle in the corner. And Bubbles as makes it a 5-2 game. I mean, as Ryan lost his man for just a second there, and Bubbles gets free. Up 8:50 to go. Plays it to Bubbles. Here comes Bubbles up the wing to Kachuk. Keith Kachuk finding in the slot. They score! Alex Earl. It's only a 2-goal game now. Oh my, things are getting interesting now, aren't they? Alex Earl. 2-goal game. I was saying they got the offense to do it. 10 to go. As can they hold on? Face off one there. Now Phillips now down low back to Ryan. Now Lee finding Phillips. He shoots. He scores! Adam Phillips has got a big goal to make it 6-3. On defense, no problem. He gets a massive goal. Look at that. He gets that puck and he snipes it. I think he caught Earl in the process in the face. But nonetheless, 6-3 game. Won by Ryan. But now can't get it. Right in front. What a save again. Kavanaugh gets the pad on it. Battling in the corner. Now back. Now Earl can't get that backhand there. Another chance. Power scores. Owen Power has made it a 6-4 game now. They're not out of it yet, as this team just is never out of games. They get one there on the power play. Poked away again by Owen Power. They stay alive. Bubbles now has got it, trying to find a way through the decaying tar zone. And now got it to Bubbles. Bubbles now poked away. And now, right in front, scores! It's a 1-goal game! Keith Kachuk gets one! Oh my! 6-5, still in time, still trying to keep it in. Harris trying to feed it back, and now a chance for the Goons. Olsen, and now fighting Earl in front. What a save by Kavanaugh, and Harris has got it. Empty net scores! Oh my, the Goons almost tied it, but big save by Kavanaugh to hold the Goons off. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to Game 5 in Moscow. As I said, the Goons are never out of games. They almost made a miraculous comeback, but just fall short. The Canadian Tires hang on by a thread. 7-5. What an ending to this one, and the Canadian Tires survive and have forced a Game 5 in this series. Huge. Out on their home ice. I mean, the Goons here still heavily favored to win this game here. And now Hickey now trying to get in there on Tkachuk, but Tkachuk there with a great play. And now in front, scores! That was turned over, and Nicholas Lee has struck first in Game 5 out of nowhere. Oh my goodness, as it looked like a routine play, and Ryan got in there and they turned over the puck, and Nicholas Lee took advantage and makes it 1-0 as Canadian Tires early. Oh, what a hell of a game that was, as in the corner now, Bubbles to the net, stop, rebound, oh my goodness, as Zach Harris just put it in his own net, and Bubbles has tied it. Oh my. The Canadian Tires with a blunder there. Zach Harris. Now Phillips now brings it up. Adam Phillips around. Lee in. Stop there. And now battling there in the corner. But now Phillips loses that to Earl. Here comes Alex Earl. Poked off his stick. Gets it up. Bubbles now. Finding in the slot. Scores! Keith Tkachuk. All of a sudden the Goons have a 2-1 lead. Once again they score in bunches. As Keith Tkachuk with the snipe over the blocker, and the Goons all of a sudden now are up 2-1 after the Canadian Tires. They played so well during this period, but the Goons strike twice as in a matter of seconds. 2-1. Here, as to the right of Kavanaugh, that's another face-off one, right to Earl, scores! Alex Earl this time gets the puck and he snipes one glove side, and the Goons have a 3-1 lead. As the Goons with 3 unanswered goals as they win another face-off. Look at that, but this time instead of winning it back to Whalen, he wins it right to Alex Earl, and he surprises Kavanaugh with that one. And the Goons have a 3-1 lead, and the Canadian Tires here in a hole early. That is not where you want to be against the Moscow Goons. One game off the face-off again. Big save by Kavanaugh. And now back of the Canadian Tires now. Colby Ryan in the Phillips shot. Right to Hickey, scores! Jackson Hickey on the broken play. And the Canadian Tires are within 1. Oh my, Jackson Hickey, as Ryan feeds it to Phillips. He tried to shoot that one, went right off Whalen's shin pad and right to Hickey, who buries it to make it a 3-2 game now. As look at that, as Price did not expect that one, they get a lucky bounce. And the Canadian Tires early in the second period are within 1. They're not out of it yet. Now he loses that into the corner. Hickey now, he knocks his man down. In front! Big save by Kavanaugh. Now Harris now finding Ryan. Colby Ryan into the zone. As what a move! He's in! He scores! Colby Ryan snipes one blocker side, and the Canadian Tires have tied it. Can you believe it? Once again, he burns Andrew Whalen, puts it blocker side, and the Canadian Tires, as when they're in need, they go to their captain capitalizes. That hit the post. Ryan came close, as now tripped up. Colby Ryan takes a penalty, and at the biggest power play of the Goons season right now. And now Alex Earl now back into the Canadian Tar zone. He tries to sidestep him, gets hit there. And now Adam Phillips now got the puck through center. Now he's going to try and take everybody on, as now battling in the corner. Look at that. Phillips steals. He's in the corner. Now in front. They score. They score. Nicholas Lee. Short-handed goal. And the Canadian Tires have a 4-3 lead. Oh my goodness. Adam Phillips just took everybody on, and he finds Lee in the slot, and a short-handed goal. The Canadian Tires have stunned the Moscow Goons as of right now, as this place is quiet, and now they have a 4-3 lead. Unbelievable! Back comes Phillips through center. He gets knocked down. Empty net now for the Moscow Goons. They're going for broke. That one's poked out of the zone. Empty as Doug Glad is on. Owen Power. He gets stopped at the line. Ryan finds Phillips. He has an empty net. And he scores! The Goons screwed up there. And Adam Phillips puts it in the empty net. That might do it here. That might do it, as the fans here in the Teletubbies Memorial Stadium are just shocked. The Canadian Tires are now just under 2 minutes away from shocking the Goons and moving the round 2 here. As he puts that into the empty net there, look at the bench. They have exploded here, as after that one with joy. Oh my, as the fans just can't believe it. That's unreal. As now the Goons need 2 goals with 1:43 to go. The Canadian Tires now trying to just hold on. Hickey into the zone. Finding Harris, he shoots, that's blocked as they need to get the puck here. Harris backhand scores! That's gonna do it! Zach Harris backhands one past Price, and it's 6-3. And the Canadian Tires, with no doubt now, oh my, they have shocked the Moscow Goons. They're going to move on to round 2. Who would have thought? Unbelievable. But no, the Canadian Tires have shocked the Moscow Goons here and are off to the second round. As arena, just pure shock as now they go to Carey Price there, but now the Canadian Tires, look at their faces, they are jubilant. They are going to the second round after, I mean, they look like they were missing this playoffs by a margin here. They were like almost last place in January, and they won 14 out of their last 16 games to get into the playoffs.